This is Matt with 2 Feet Outdoors YouTube channel. Today we are hiking, kayaking, and rope swing plunging. This is going to be a fun one today. We're hiking in on a trail to one of my favorite lakes. We're going to go kayaking, and hopefully we're going to find the rope swing. And as long as it looks safe enough, we're going to go plunging in the water on the rope swing. Even though it's still winter and the water is pretty frigid. Got a couple of trees down. Just have to hop over them. All right, here's the sign we were looking for. Since I came in off of a different trail, I knew we were gonna be heading this direction, but I wasn't sure exactly how long it would take to get there. So now we're headed in the right direction. I have my folding kayak on my back. Also have some additional gear. Besides that gear, I have another pack with more gear. So just carrying it all on this trail a few miles to get to the lake. Yeah, like I said, gonna go kayaking, gonna find a rope swing, and we're gonna go plunge off the rope swing. So it's gonna be awesome. I took a turn on an unmarked trail. I know we're kind of headed in the right direction, but it's a trail that I've never been on before, so I'm hoping it takes me to where I want to go. Got another tree going across the trail. And since it's low, it's always challenging with the paddle on the back. There we go. We got it. Sometimes it's hard to fit through small places with this kayak, and you can see the paddles sticking up. Got this other one right here in front of me. We're gonna have to figure out an alternate route. There we go. I might have to stop to check my map here in a minute. I do think we're headed in the right direction. I just want to be sure. Well, that's what I get for taking an unmarked trail. Generally speaking, I was headed in the right direction, but I just turned around a few minutes ago at a dead end in that trail. Just weird that it kind of stopped in the middle of nowhere. So we're back to this tree again. It's down, so we're going around. We're just gonna hike back to the spot where I made the turn. And then we'll be back on the main trail that I want to be on. And then I just have to keep my eye out for the right turn. And here's the other trail I had to go under. All right, we're back at the intersection I turned off. So I'm making the turn here, back on the main trail. See, if I spin around here, you can see how many trees are down or have been intentionally cut because of the invasive pine beetle that has damaged a lot of the trees here in the Pine Barrens. Lots of areas in the Pine Barrens here are really sustaining a lot of damage from the pine beetles. All right, here's our map. We're headed down the trail this way, and here's the lake we're headed to. So we're not far, but yeah, we just need to keep trucking along, and we'll be at the lake in a little bit. The distance is a little bit deceptive, more so because of the amount of gear that I'm carrying. On my back, I have my folding kayak, the paddle, my PFD, and 2 dry bags with some additional gear. And actually, look, looks like we're at an intersection, and we are gonna take this yellow trail. So yeah, my other bag, this one here, I have my dry suit, some neoprene boots, and some other miscellaneous gear. But the water's cold, so we need to wear a dry suit while paddling. Even though I'm still intentionally planning on plunging, that's just going to be in the water for a short period of time. So, all right, yeah, this was the turn I was looking for, and we found it. All right, and another tree to duck under. All right, we're right where we need to be. I need to hike down a short section of road to where we're going to put the kayak in. All right, we're here at the launch. Water looks amazing. Wind picked up a little bit, but not too bad. All right, let's get the kayak set up, get the dry suit on, and we'll head out. All right, we're on the lake. I love this lake so much. The wind has definitely picked up a bit, but this lake is a little bit protected, so it's not the worst thing. Definitely getting some higher gusts than I was hoping for today. I think the wind calmed down a little bit. Incredible cloud formations today. Look at that sky. Now I think we have the wind to our back, so that's kind of nice. When we get up around this corner up here, we'll try to stay along the shoreline a little bit so it's more protected. We're in a little shallow spot right here. I think we'll make it. Yeah, we're good. I knew when I was planning my trip today that the wind was going to be a little bit higher than I wanted it to be, but considering this is a lake that's fairly well protected. It's not usually as bad as, say, paddling on the bay or on the ocean, obviously. Most of the rivers I paddle are pretty well protected as well. I kind of stick to lakes and rivers and the bay when the conditions are right. Two more days until spring. It's really nice because every time I come to this lake, I have it all to myself. Didn't see anybody on the trail, and I don't see anybody else on the lake today. We're coming up to the spot that we're going to take a little pit stop, and we're going to check it out to see if we can swing on this rope that's directly in front of us. Definitely higher water levels than I'm used to here. Normally there's a little bit of a beach you can paddle right up on. We're just going to pull up here. All right, I got the kayak pulled out of the water. The rope was tied to the tree, so I got that down. And yeah, we're gonna see if we can do a little rope swing right into the cold water. This rope has definitely seen better days, but I've swung from it before, and it's fine. But I'm going to test it out with my weight first, and then we're going to go for it. One thing that I forgot to mention is that the air temperature today is in the mid to high 40s, and with this little bit of wind, the wind chill is a little bit, feels a little bit colder. So I just got changed, and we're gonna go ahead and attempt this plunge. Oh, this hillside is slick. I gotta try to get way up on that rope. All right, here goes nothing. Woo! Oh my God, that was cold. We're going for it again. All right, let's go for it again. All right, let's do it. Woo! Amazing. All right, I'm geared back up for paddling. Starting to warm up a bit from that plunge, and now it's time to make some hot chocolate. get some hot chocolate going. I'm warming up pretty good, but it's a bit windy and that water was cold. So we're gonna boil some water, enjoy some hot chocolate while we sit here and warm up. Then we're gonna jump back in the kayak and head back out on the lake. All right, cheers. I'm gonna finish this hot chocolate and we're gonna get back out on the lake. We still have to hike back. You can see above me that there's like 2 levels for that rope swing. I pulled the rope up and I stood on the hillside just beneath those 2 levels. I couldn't imagine swinging from way up there. Swinging from the hillside was enough for me. All right, we're gonna get back on the water. All right, we're back out on the lake. Wish this wind would calm down a little bit. Paddling straight into the wind. That wind has really picked up. Trying to get a little closer to the shoreline, see if it helps, but the direction the wind is coming, it's not doing anything. So I just need to keep paddling kind of straight into it. Definitely more wind than I wanted today, especially for the paddle back. It's getting a little choppier. All right, we're on the home stretch, so we'll be there in a few minutes. All right, we're just getting back to the launch. We'll pull the kayak out and we'll get everything ready to hike back. All right, we're all packed up. And we just have a short road section to hike, and we'll be back on the trail. All right, we're back on the trail. Everything went really well on the lake. A little more wind than I would have liked. But the plunge was amazing. The multiple plunges, I should say. All my gear's bouncing around. All right, here's the trail we need to be on. Heading the right way. Now there is a turnoff that we do need to catch to get back to my truck. So hopefully this time we don't make any wrong turns. Like I said earlier, today I took a couple different trails than I normally take. A day like today is one of my favorite kinds of days where I can get a combination adventure going. Hiking, kayaking, throw in a cold plunge. And today, the cold plunge involved a rope swing, so that was really, really cool. I don't know the exact temperature of the water, but it's reported to be in the 40-degree range Fahrenheit. And the temperature today, the outside temperature, somewhere in the mid to high 40s. More wind than I wanted. So the wind chill made it feel a little colder. But overall, it wasn't that cold that you couldn't recover from it. You know, I just got dried off, just got dressed, put my dry suit back on, had some hot chocolate, and it was perfect. Warmed right back up. I don't remember all my gear making so much noise hiking in, but maybe it did. Or maybe I'm just paying attention to it now. There's that trail that I turned on the first time. That was a mistake. We're not turning there again. And now we're still on the right course. Our next turn will be clearly marked. Can't make a mistake there. Big signs. All right, this is our intersection where we're turning left. Cool little valley we're coming into here. And my gear is just rattling. It's my cooking pot and my fuel can banging up against each other and banging up against the kayak. All right, it looks like my truck is still here, so that's a good thing. And we're back to civilization. What an amazing sunset. I want to thank you guys for watching 2 Feet Outdoors YouTube channel. Today we had such an amazing adventure. We hiked, we kayaked, we did several cold plunges. We swung on a rope swing. Look at this sunset. Thank you guys for watching. I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. We'll see you on the next one.